Building good habits can feel like an uphill battle. But what if I told you that making them irresistible is the key to success? Let's dive into some powerful strategies that can transform your daily routines. First, let's talk about making habits attractive. One of the most effective ways to do this is through something called temptation bundling. This is where you pair a habit you want to develop with something you already enjoy. For example, if you want to start exercising, only allow yourself to watch your favorite show while you're on the treadmill. This way, you're not just working out, you're also indulging in something you love. It creates a positive association, making the habit feel less like a chore and more like a reward. Next, let's consider the social influence on our habits. Humans are inherently social creatures, and we often mirror the behaviors of those around us. If you want to cultivate good habits, surround yourself with people who embody those behaviors. Join a group or community that shares your goals. When you see others thriving, it motivates you to do the same. It's like having a built-in support system that encourages you to stick to your new habits. Now, let's shift gears and talk about reframing bad habits. Instead of just trying to avoid them, make them unattractive. For instance, if you're trying to cut back on junk food, visualize the negative consequences of indulging. Think about how it makes you feel physically and mentally. By focusing on the downsides, you can create a mental barrier that makes those bad habits less appealing. It's all about changing your perspective and making the choice to engage in healthier behaviors. Creating motivation rituals is another powerful tool. These are small, consistent actions that signal to your brain that it's time to engage in a good habit. For example, if you want to read more, create a ritual around it. Set a specific time each day, find a cozy spot, and maybe even brew a cup of tea. This routine trains your brain to associate that environment and those actions with reading, making it easier to dive into the habit. Lastly, remember that consistency is key. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Celebrate small wins along the way. Each time you stick to your habit, you're reinforcing that behavior in your brain. Over time, these small victories accumulate, and what once felt like a struggle becomes second nature. Incorporating these strategies into your life can make the process of building good habits not only easier, but also enjoyable. By making habits attractive, leveraging social influence, reframing bad habits, and establishing motivation rituals, you can train your brain to love the habits that serve you best. So, let's get started on making those good habits irresistible.